Boom, peace intro. What's up, guys? Well, I've been down here trying to get some stuff done. I got Mr. Pruse's custom finally done. I got a. I'm probably going to get a little bit bigger display case in case he wants to put them both in the same case. But then it'll be ready. Um, but yeah, here's the truck. Take a better look at it now. You can see all the detail in it on this high def, hopefully. And I got his gasser done. Man, I'll tell you what, boy, them gassers are some work, guys. I know I said it before, but holy cow. On the next tablet video, I took some pictures of the process of making the base and all the modifications you got to do to the interior. I mean, I cut the whole interior out. I put my own. And then just all the stuff. But it's on my phone, so I can't really show it. But I'll show it the next time I do a tablet video. I'll show those pictures to you. I guess I may start trying to, because like I said, I'm going to be planning on doing more customs than anything else. Probably not even collecting much anymore, just very few castings. And so I may try to start doing some kind of video showing how I do some of this stuff. I don't know. But anyway, let me back up a little bit and we'll bring this truck a little closer. Get a good look at it first. And again, Jeff made the decals. Let's see if you can. Really hard to. There we go. Pruse race engines. Not for hire. Pruse power. WW replicas right there. James Hewitt Racing. Right back there. 427 drag team. Geo Alley. Georgie Alicia. License plates. Hewitt's Hotwheels on the back of the cab. This side, same thing again, Pruse power. Pruse Motorsports on the hood. Georgie and Alicia. Butterflies. Nice glossy paint job. Underside. That's where I'm going to screw it down. Real nice. Then, got his gasser done. We'll bring it in closer and look at it, but right now, look at that baby. Whoo-wee. I mean, I've seen where, what is it, HH Customs is making 3D parts. He's making gasser bases and all that other stuff. I guess person could do that. I kind of like these individual parts. I may try that on some other stuff in the future, but right now I still make my own. But same thing, big butterfly on it. License plate. I'll bring it closer in a second. I just love the suspension. These 3D part gassers have just became my favorite. I just love the stance and everything. I know they're a little high, but I like it like that. And they're just times. I put lens lights in there. You got to be real careful and use a Dremel and grind off the other bulbs that are there, the die cast, otherwise it sticks out too far. But you got to be real careful because one little slip and you just toasted the whole front of that car. And but yeah, I thought I'd get him a bigger case in case he wanted to display it like this, or take it off and set it inside the case. But I'm going to ship this in one of my cases, one of my normal cases. He can leave it in it if he wants to, but I figure he'll take it out. But it's safer for me to ship it in this case, and hopefully it makes it. But then he can just use this case for another car or something if he wanted. Um, but yeah, I'm probably going to put it in bigger. And I plumbed the NOS all the way. But I'm probably going to put it in a bigger display case before I send it. And I've started on the next two, Mr. Devers, and I started on his a while back, but I had to push it aside. But I've really been hammering on it here lately. It's the orange burst, but there was an extra orange burst, and apparently nobody's claimed it. So I'll either put it in a sticker draw or somebody's going to have to claim it. And but because I have Purple Fizz, Mr. Johnston, and Mr. Mini Stangs wanted Purple Fizz. I haven't done those yet, but those are next. And then Mr. Herrera, he claimed The Last Day of the Dead, the one that Mick and Nasty won. And so I got one more orange burst with nobody's name on it. Now, if somebody claimed that and I didn't put your name in there, sorry, let me know. If not, somebody can claim it, and or I'll put it in a sticker drawing or something. And but same suspension, same everything, whole setup. Sometimes I want to go with a different paint scheme on my rear traction bars. I like them white, but I just like that, and the red on the front, like Moroso, I like that too. And I try to paint the shackles that hold it on there. It's kind of hard to do that, but it looks okay. And the white, I like the white on the back and my headers. I keep saying I need to do some different color headers. You ought to do some chrome, and then I'll do them white again. But the thing with the chrome, we're going to bring his in and look at it close here. Just to give me a second, guys. I don't use chrome pins so much anymore because they kind of suck if you ask me. But look at that chrome job. This is what I use. I get a refill. All right. And then I just put a drop or two out and I brush it on like a puddle, real heavy, like a puddle. I don't care if it's a bumper, what it is. I brush it on real heavy, like I'm putting it on with a mop, just mopping it on there, and then let it dry. But don't touch it afterwards. It's like, it's runt. It's runt if you try to, or if you clear it. If you clear over it, it's runt, turns to silver. So you really got to use that chrome like after the fact, and don't touch it. I mean, I don't know how long it takes to dry, because I've had some I've let sit for 2 days and then I touched it and left a print in it. I was like, oh my God. But again, I'm mopping it on there. So they probably need to sit, extensively, because I know it dries. It's supposed to dry. But yeah, that's how I do the chrome. I mop it on there because the pen just doesn't seem to work as well. And so yeah, like the roll cage in this one, when I bring it forward, you'll see it's chromed. But what I did was I put silver on it and then let it dry so I can install it. Then after I installed it, because I was going to have to put my fingers on it, you can see the chrome in there. Then I came back and I mopped the chrome all over the roll cage after it was assembled in the interior, so I didn't have to touch it again. Oh, and it's perfect. I mean, it's just super shiny. There's not a print on it. There's not a flaw on it. You can see it all through there. Well, my point to all this is I could do the same thing with my headers. I just have to do it after you put them on, because it just messes them up. And and I may do that sometime, but right now I'm still stuck on them white. I don't know. I just like how it looks. Anyway, let's back up and take a closer look at this gasser. Of course, NOS bottle inside. It's one of the new ones that Benchworks Toys printed out for me when I asked for them, and they're nice. They got a lot better detail. But yeah, we got Excellent paint job. I mean, I couldn't have been happier. And like I said, hold on, let me get this baby to. There we go. Some pinstriping, Pruse power, strength, faith, courage. We'll get to the top in a minute. Let me try to turn this around. We'll get to it. I want to be very careful where I touch this baby. Pruse power. And I heard Georgie likes Pepsi Cola, collecting Pepsi Cola stuff, so I threw a Pepsi Cola logo in the back. There's their names. Again, Jeff, WW Replicas, made those for me. He put the ribbon in between there. The butterflies I got somewhere else, as well as this thing on top. Jeff made that 427 drag team. But this is the big decal that from Second Chance Redline they kept losing. I ended up with 4 of them because he kept resending them. Just glass, guys. Flip it over, take a look at the bottom. You can see my bases that I'm talking about. See that? I make my whole base. Oh, look at that. I touched it. Dang it. See the bottom of the pan on tranny? I touched it. That's all it takes. I'm going to have to put some... Dang it. I'm going to have to drop another drop of chrome on it. Yeah, you can't touch it. You touch it just a little bit. And boom. I knew I was going to do that. And then inside, you can't really see, but you can if it's in your hand. On the back there, it says Georgie and Alicia on the inside. And then right down there, can you see there's a Pepsi lid? Pepsi logo lid. I don't think you can see in there. But it's right back there past the NOS bottle. I don't know if see it in there? But yeah, let me turn that light back off and get back out here. But anyway, there it is, Mr. Pruse. Hope you like it. Sorry it took me so long. And yeah, I'll touch up that pan. It's exactly what I was just telling you guys. If you come back and touch it, which that probably wouldn't have been that bad, but I just painted that transmission pan about an hour ago. So, and when you're trying, I guarantee you, I touched it somewhere, and that's all it takes to leave your print in it. So what I'll have to do is, like I said, I'll puddle up another drop on it, and it'll dry, and hopefully I don't touch it again. But and like I said, I'll most likely get a bigger case before I ship this, and so he can have it in the You know, he could set it in there like that, or he could set the truck one side and the car the other. But I'll have the truck screwed down in the bigger case for shipping purposes, and I'll have this one screwed down in the smaller case for shipping purposes. And when he gets there, he can just either leave them that way, or he could take it out and put them together and just use that other display case for another car or something. But but yeah, there you go, guys. And I've had another car in the works. I want to show it, but I had another car in the works for a while, but I didn't quite finish it. I just needed to assemble it, and it's actually for Big A, Adrian. And I've been working. This thing's been in probably a year and a half, and but I've been trying to get him a shirt, and the lady finally answered me, and because he's a big boy. I mean, he's a big, tall dude. It's like 2XL, you know. You guys may not have ever seen him, but when he stands up, this dude's tall. He's big. And so she finally got a hold of me, and she's finally making the shirt, so I can finally send his shirt to him, and his custom. But well, I'll go ahead and show it, but and it won't ruin anything, Big A, because it looks so much better in person. You're really gonna like it in person. But let me move this out of the way. But there you go, Mr. Pruse. Finally got it done. Took forever. Sorry about that. Tell Georgie, tell Mama, I'm sorry. I think I had that right, that she likes collecting Pepsi stuff. Maybe I'm mistaken, but anyway, that's why the Pepsi logos are in there. Let me move this stuff out the way. And I just like doing the gassers, but trust me, guys, they're almost not worth it. I mean, I know I sell them for $100, but I probably got, oh shoot, $25 or more in just 3D parts on those things, and the time is unbelievable. But it's okay. I like them. That's my favorite car, so I like building them. But anyway, let me show you this that I got for Big A. And it's pretty cool for what, for him, but it's nothing super special. He just wanted a Lakers car, and hold on a second, guys. Sorry, dang it. I hope that's focused. I probably should have made sure you could at least be focused on something before I left. Yeah, it's not too bad. There we go. But yeah, he wanted a Lakers car, and he likes Challengers, so really all I had was this Drift Challenger with that big goofy wing on the back. So I used it and made him one, but I cut that wing off, and I stuck my own on there. So there you go, Big A. Check that baby out. Look at them lights. Lens double headlights and signals down, parking lights down below. And look at it close. Well, I'll bring it over, Adrian, so you can check it out. I cut the wing off and I put a drag wing on it with a chute. Well, you can't read it from there, but wait till I get it closer. But I figured you might like that. I'm gonna go ahead and show it. I like I said, all I really needed to do was I never did clear it because I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get his name, and Jeff hooked me up with his name, so I got his name on there. So I was glad I waited and didn't clear it until then. And I also wasn't positive what I was going to do about the wing, but I figured it out last minute. And so it was all ready to go. Those decals are actually for a wagon, and I almost did this 510 wagon because that's what they were for, but I just didn't like it. And I was like, Big A likes the Challenger, so I'm going to try to put those on the Challenger. And it looks like they worked out pretty good. And the only reason I put gold wheels is it looks like it goes with it. And I didn't slam this one or nothing because it's the drift and it's got that base on the bottom that's already kind of lowers it. So it really wasn't much point unless I was going to completely take off that base, make my own, and slam this baby. And I mean that, put the meat up in there, which could have done, but you know, it really wasn't necessary. I think it came out pretty good. Let me back up and we'll bring it a little closer. I cut the whole interior out of this thing. There is no part of this. The dash is it. The rest of it's gone because the seats wouldn't work. Nothing would work. So I had to cut it all out and put my own stuff in there. Anyway, let's get over here. See if you can read that. There's your name, Adrian, on both doors. And look at the deck lid. Big A's die cast. Yeah, I got this wing put on there and notice you can see it on the camera real good. See that crack? There's a crack there. But in your hand, you can't hardly see it. I mean, I really could barely see it. I can see it now because I know it's there. But I didn't notice it until I had it under my magnifying glass and I was like, oh man, there's a crack. But yeah, I stuck that wing on there and it fits perfect. Interior, dash, steering wheel, seats, my big shifter, engine, like I said, them lights. I love how them lights come out. NOS bottle, Adrian on this side as well. NOS bottle in there. Roll cage. Just glass as well. Look at that. And like I said, it looks so much better in person. Just wait till you see it in person, Big A. That's metal cast purple. But I put it on thicker than like I think you're supposed to. Because I like the depth. When you look at it, it's got like depth. And it'll actually reflect and make chrome pieces look purple. It's kind of crazy. And like I said, I stuck a chute on the back. But yeah, I'll go ahead and show it. Yeah, I really like how them lights come out. Yeah, so there we go. Let me know what you think, Adrian. Like I said, it's going to look a lot better once you get it in your hand. It's really nice. But yeah, that's been in the works forever, guys. It's been sitting off to the side. I actually had to blow dust off of it and keep it going. Well, let me put it this way. I was supposed to do it about a year and a half ago, but I actually started on it probably 6 months ago and got to that point. So it only had dust on it from about that time. That little gas lid, that thing was kind of a booger because I tried to put the little bolts in it. If you look close, you can see. Let me try to get it where you can see. Quit shaking. It's kind of hard to see, but there's itty bitty little dents where that aluminum nozzle piece goes. Yeah, you can't hardly see it, but it's all right. Still looks good from 50 feet. But so I'm glad I finally got that done. But again, I was waiting on a shirt, so I didn't hear from the lady. She got a banking job and been super busy. Well, she finally answered me and or wanted to know, and I let her know. Yeah, I need that. He wants one of those, piss on Fordsman shirts I was giving around. He never did get his, and so we're gonna get him one with his logo on the front. It'll have his channel logo on the front. It'll be my Calvin pissing all over Fordsman on the back, and which is real deserving. That guy just don't stop. Cracks me up. I don't know who he's talking to most of the time. He's always saying something, but I don't know. But anyway, that's what the shirt is. So as soon as I get that, I'll gather it up, find a few more things I don't want anymore, Adrian, and I'll get your package sent to you. But that's your car, finally done. Hope it's a good enough Lakers car for you. And now the decals, I actually bought those over a year and a half ago. Like I said, I was going to do that dang wagon. I'm so glad I didn't, because this is what they were for. That's what they were for, according to when I bought them. But look at that. Not that you can't make the wagon look okay. I like the Japanese convention one I do. That's about it. Other than that, I don't have too much use for doing one of these wagons. And then I thought, Adrian really isn't even one of these wagon kind of guys. He's a challenger guy. So I'm glad I waited and came up with the idea to go ahead and put them on there. They look like they go to it now. And there was another stripe that goes on there, but I didn't put it on because I've got an engine there, and it didn't think it would look right. But you put part of this on, and then the front and the back. Well, I didn't want it on the back because it's going to mess with my Big A's die cast. And then the hood, it would be right in the middle. My engine could be right in the middle of it, and you could do that, but I just think it looks better without it, so I didn't put it on. And but anyway, I don't know if Adrian will even see this video, so he may still be surprised when he gets the car, not even know about it. But yeah, there's that, guys. What do y'all think? You like it? How about that wing? I think that wing looks a lot better than what's on the Drift. And honestly, I had painted up one of my other big wings, the black ones, but when I went to put it on, I did not like it. It just didn't look right on there. This wing that I put on my trucks and some of my other cars, when I held it up there, I didn't put no glue on it, but I was about to glue it, and it just looked like too much. It was just like, nah, that just don't look right. It looks just as stupid as the Drift wing. And so I was like, well, let me dig in the wing box. I dug in the wing box, and I forgot I had a few of those drag wings that I got a while back. I don't think I can even get them anymore. And so I was like, man, that'll go on there perfectly. So I stuck that on there. But what do you think? Do you think that looks better that way, guys? So anyway, I'm going to let you guys go and get back on these cars. I've got to stay on these customs, guys. I don't think the sticker drawing, they're still, probably, I'm not sure. There's a lot of stickers left. Nobody wants those cars, I guess. But that's okay. By next weekend, probably at the latest, maybe sooner, I'll go ahead and do it and get rid of those things and get that handled. But other than that, I got to get back on these customs. I got to get some done. I got to start getting them knocked out. There's too many people waiting. But anyway, guys, let me let you go. Hope you like the cars. Hope you like Mr. Pruse. I hope you like your gasser setup and all of that. And I got some other cars in the works too I want to get done, but I don't want to start them until I get this other stuff done. So we'll go from there. So anyway, guys, y'all have a good weekend. I'll talk to you later. Peace. Outro.